Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got another Cyber Hobby exclusive dragon figure to show you. This is another one that I've been dying to get a hold of for many years now, and finally, at long last, I tracked him down and own him. This is Anton Zahn, LAH Panzer Grenadier Junior NCO from the Ardennes, 1944. So, let's jump right in and take a look at the box. Alright, so this is the only artwork that you're getting on the box, as usual with Cyber Hobby. And this is a really cool picture. There's the figure. Alright, and I don't think I left anything inside. Well, actually I did. First, here's his card. This is number 225 that was made. I did leave like his medal in there. I didn't bother putting that on. And then I also left his gas mask canister in the box. On the front picture here, they don't show him wearing it, so I decided not to put it on. I felt like it kind of got in the way. And then he's also got this cuff title that you can put on if you want. And it's also give you 2 cigarettes, so there's the extra one. All right, so that's the box. Let's bring out the figure now. All right, guys, here is Anton Zahn. This is a very collectible figure these days. Very hard to get a hold of. He's super awesome. I'm really happy with him. So glad to finally have him. Now, what's really neat about this figure, he's sort of part of a collection. He goes with 2 other Cyber Hobby figures, one of which I have, and that is Gottfried Fischer, another officer figure. And then there's another one that I don't have. I forget his name at the moment, but he is the Schwimmwagen driver. And you're supposed to get all 3 of these figures, and then there's also an exclusive Schwimmwagen set that you can buy. That, of course, is super expensive and incredibly rare. But my goal is to one day get that. I don't know if I will. Like I said, it's very, very hard to get a hold of and very expensive. But for now, I've got 2 of these figures that are supposed to go in the Schwimmwagen. Still need the driver, and then, of course, the vehicle. Maybe at one point. That's the dream. But for the moment, I'm really excited to finally have Anton Zahn. Been dying to get a hold of him for many years now. So here he is, guys. What a great looking figure. Especially for way back in 2006. I think this figure holds up pretty well, especially with his gear. The head sculpt, not so much, but gear-wise, I think he looks really good. All right, let's take a look at his weapon here. So he comes with an MP40. Okay, here it is up close. Nicely detailed. Magazine, of course, comes out. Got a nice leather sling on it that is adjustable. And then the folding stock, of course. And I'll go ahead and put it in his hands. I do have him holding his other cigarette here. I think that makes for a nice pose. So it's a little awkward getting him to hold the MP40. I definitely won't be displaying him like this, but just wanted to show you what that would look like. So there he is holding it. It's a little awkward. All right, so that's his weapon, and that's the only weapon he comes with. Let's take a look at his head sculpt next. So here's the head sculpt, and the officer's cap fits very nicely on his head. Looks great. So it's got like this the felt fuzzy top. Looks good. And then here's his head sculpt, which is okay. I don't think it's great. Um, it's not one of their ultra detailed cyber hobby head sculpts, so it's not super impressive. It's not bad, but it's definitely dated, as you can tell. I think the hair looks good, but I would say there's a lack of detail on the actual face. Once again, it's not bad. Just it's dated. All right, let's take a look at the gear that he comes with. So he's got binoculars. All right, he comes with a cigarette pack here. This is really awesome. This is the only dragon German figure I've ever owned that comes with his own cigarette pack. Usually, I've owned American dragon figures that have cigarette packs, but never German cigarettes. So that's really unique. I like that a lot. Never seen that before. All right, we've got two pouches here, and they do provide you with magazines for the MP40, which is nice. So I put those inside of the pouches. There's his belt, and of course the Y strap. Then in the back, got his canteen, his mess tin, his bread basket. All right, he also comes with this head scarf, which is a nice accessory. And then here's his uniform, which I really love. Really love this the camouflage patterns here. So here's his camouflage smock, which really love that pattern. And then his trousers are a different camouflage pattern, but these are also really nice. And everything fits very nicely on the figure as well. And you do have to put these collar patches on. So the assembly wasn't too hard. It's always a little tricky, especially with these the German dragon belts. These can be very fragile, but luckily I didn't have any issues. So assembly wasn't too hard on him. Just be careful as always, especially with the Y straps. Sometimes they can disintegrate due to age, but like I said, I didn't personally have any issues with this particular figure. And as always, dragon hands are notoriously rotten, so just be careful. These crack super easily. All right, and then lastly, there are his boots. All right, guys, well, that's everything to show for Anton Zahn. This is an awesome figure. I'm so happy to finally have him. And yeah, can't wait to display him next to Gottfried Fischer and my other German figures. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks as always for watching. And stay tuned. I'll show a short clip of him on display. And as always, I'll see you in the next video.